G'day, my name's Graham Parkin. I'm a tragic collector. My collection started some 40 years ago with cricket books, and as they say in the classics, if you live long enough, you tend to build up a fair collection. However, my collection varies a little bit from those you see on the ABC's Tragic Collectors, in that I collect quite a bit of different things. I started out as a very young lad, and because I was a legacy ward, we were very poor. And of course, I claimed the classic thing of that when I had enough money, I was going to make sure that I acquired a reasonably good collection. I found that once you have a catalogue, the very dangerous piece of equipment, a catalogue, one tends to have a list rather than a list of wants and needs. It gets all muddled up and you tend to become obsessed. It's actually the chase, and it's the sense of uh, finding what you've really been looking for. Quite often you have to search long and hard. I don't do garage sales. I buy through catalogues and through people like Roger Page, cricket collecting in Melbourne, or through a specific die-cast model shop here in Adelaide. Um, I like to think that my collection is an investment. However, I believe that you don't do it for the fact of actually having it, as you've just mentioned. It's actually the chase, the discovery. And it's like travelling overseas, whether it's Canada, Alaska, it's the trip, it's the excitement of being on the plane and then the arrival. So, like I often say, remember to smell the roses, because it's actually the acquisition and the fact that you have finally got one of these limited edition uh, Brocky cars that may be an outrageous price, but when you've got it in the cabinet behind me, you know you've got it. That once acquired, they become part of you. And ironically, like you asked me, the chase, the tracking down, the purchase, this is the excitement for a collector. It's a disease that's not cured with old age, that's not cured with maturity, that's not cured by being the national president of the Australian Tile Council. When I go into that collecting shop, I am that 13-year-old boy who longed to have a Hornby train set, or who looked at a collection of Wisden cricket books, remembered when 1958 I was a boy at Adelaide Oval watching Richie Benaud and Peter May, classic test match in the old English tradition, Adelaide Oval, 42 degrees, collecting empty bottles to get the bus fare home. And that's why now I can afford it, and you only live once. I've recently lost a beloved brother-in-law, brother and sister-in-law in their 70s. I'm now 66 yesterday. And I believe that you have to remember to smell the roses and put in every day with some interesting thing to follow up on.